late. I forgot my late. Hey, this is Pam Belders. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have been demonstrating since 2015, or I signed up in 2015. I gotta turn my other light on. Hold on just one second. There it goes. There we go. Alrighty. Anyway, I kind of got busy today and needed to have some lunch, or lunch dinner. So I fixed myself something to eat and I was running a little behind. So anyway, I am going to um, do some framed florets and I'll show you the front of the new catalog that comes out in January. And I may go over the retiring list, but probably not. Probably retiring list I may just post on my page. So anyway, let me get started. Let me turn my camera around and get my cord. Oh my goodness. Because I know Facebook Lives like take away your juice. And I thought I had my juice here. Hold on one moment. I thought I was ready, huh? Oop, I have a dog in here. She just scared me. Okay, I'm back. I have something new on here. It looks like it says I have stars. I don't understand what that is. Okay. Y'all see my little Christmas stuff? But I'm not doing Christmas stuff. I may have to take my hat off. I mean my ears off because they run into my thing. So just a second. Hello, Miss Ramona. I am turning myself around and going down a little bit. Let's see if this is gonna work. Oh, ow. My goodness. Keep catching myself on this thing. Look at that. There we go. Ah, hey there. Oh, lovely, lovely. That's what I like. To turn. I don't know why it's not catching. There it goes. There, better. Oh, hello, Miss Lisa and Miss Ramona. Thank y'all for watching me. Um, so I went to Jennifer's meeting the other day, and we got our little make and takes from it, but I didn't do them yet. So I thought, oh, this will be a good time to do them. So let me go ahead and get started. See if I can do this. I guess I will, actually I'll be doing a lot of blends because I still have my bag packed from that. So we'll be using these blends. Oops, sorry if I hit the camera. Let me know if I get out of camera range. I do have that. What is this? Something from before. Okay, anyway, let me get started with this first one. And it looks like it is this one. This. And this stuff is coming up in the new catalog. But I'm going to go ahead and just, I believe, color this. Let me read my directions. Because I so did not do that earlier. Yes. I am going to color this. Color is this? Dark fuchsia or light fuchsia? Which am I going to do this? Fresh fuchsia. Fresh fuchsia. Excuse me, that's blackberry. This is fuchsia. Dark heather. Pick up the right one. I guess I'll do this one. Okay. Do it with this fuchsia. Now this is stamped already and it's with Stays On. But when you use Stays On with photopolymer, it doesn't always, it stains your photopolymer stamps. They still operate, And I didn't do this one very dark either. I think the one I did, the second one I did, this is rubbing off too. I thought I did stays on, so I don't know why it's, maybe I'm doing the wrong side. Am I doing the wrong side? I am doing the wrong side. So you're doing this side. So I'm doing the wrong side, and I think I'm going to go a little bit brighter now. Oh, that's, no, this fuchsia's not working now. Let's go with Highland Heather. I like Highland Heather anyway. And actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to stamp this again. I don't like the way that's turning out. And I have another little paper that came with this lovely layers. I know this is probably not what they used, but I know I have one because that one's bigger. This is smaller. So I'll just cut it down, but I'm just going to stamp it. And I don't know if I'm going to use, but I'm going to, oh, I don't have that stamp. What was I thinking? Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Because Ramona's letting me borrow that stamp again, per se. What did I do? Oh, had to remove it from the table. I thought I had it here. Oh, I'm going crazy. I guess I don't have that stamp set. I don't. You know what? But I am going to do, we'll just do a different one. So I'll make mine uniquely mine, right? Let's do some flowers. And we'll be able to use stays on because this is not photopolymer. So I will use some stays on this one. Oh, my ears fell. Well, I say that. Oh, my stays on's not working. Well, that's not good. Why does the stays on not work? Well, we'll have to ink this stays on up. Guess it dried out. Sure feels like it's dried up. So we'll see if that works. This dry for a second. Oop, that looks like it's a little dark. A little dark for me. I don't know, what do y'all think? Seems a little dark. Let's do it one more time. And we will put that on there. And then we're going to remove that one. Oh, no. Put this, this, this. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm sorry I'm not talking very well. Oh, that didn't work for me. That did not work, did it? Let's try that one more time. Let me try that one more time. I'm gonna run out of these papers, aren't I? But this is really handy. If you did not order these, you need to. They're in the unless they're already out, I don't know. But I believe they're in the mini catalog, the lovely layers. I don't think they're in the annual catalog, but they're in the. Okay, let me try this one more time. Again, I don't have the stamp set, so this is available in the annual catalog. This is actually full of love. And I love this stamp set too. So let's see if I can rock this out this time. The joys of live Facebook, of not getting your stamp on there just right. Hopefully I'm in my camera. Thank you for watching me live or replay. Well, I think that's as good as I'm going to get. I'm not going to do another one. So there's that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it over. Let it dry for a second. I'll turn it back over here. And then I'm going to do like I should have done with the other one. And I'm going to color on the opposite side. And then now it's not going to, because I can't do it on that other one. Then the other ones will be with the florets. Then I may only do one or two cards. Oh, y'all like my new ring? So let's see what we got here. Again, thank y'all for watching me live or replay. I hope I'm not jiggling. Oh, look at that. I accidentally colored part of the flower. That's supposed to be green. Purple, so hopefully I can go back and do that one in green. And it'll be okay. I've never actually done this technique where you do it on the back side. That is pretty handy. I'm doing it on a different card then. So let's do a little old olive. Oh, wrong end. Use this end. Let me know if I'm shaking. Am I shaking this? Is this a light? This is a light old olive. Okay. Is that good? There we go. That's pretty good. And I'll color in that little centerpiece with a bright, what's this one? Dark daffodil. A little like that. Yes, yes. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and just leave this big. I think I don't even want to cut it down. I'm just going to do it just like that. Gotta get my inkers. Actually, I've got to get some stuff to take that off with, but we're going to do it just like this. And, oh, shoot. All right. This isn't quite dry, so I'm actually going to hold off on that one. And then I'm going to move on to the next one. I believe which is, I just threw all this stuff in. You like that? Doing it differently? Yeah, it is different, isn't it? Okay, so let me, I just dropped a piece. Let me get the StazOn out of the way. And I think this is going to go with this card. We'll just leave it right up there. And then I'll move on to the next card, which I'm picking up the paper. That card. Oh, that goes perfect. The little thank you with that one. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Alrighty. And then the next one is this card with this, which I think I did this wrong. I'm actually going to, yeah, I think I'm going to use this side. Oh yeah, this is layered up. I don't know if I like that, but am I still in the screen? And when I stamped this, I messed it up. So let me see if I can get this ink off. If I can't, then it's uniquely mine, huh? Again, thank y'all for watching me live or replay. I know I came on a few minutes late. And these are not actually, well, that first one's my design because I had to redo it because I didn't like the way I was doing it. But this one's from the Make and Takes. Well, they all are because it's already cut out for me, and all I got to do is just stick them all together. And if you ever do Make and Takes from me, that'll be the same way. Is you do not get the stamp set. You will just get the paper all cut, and you have to stamp it with whatever you have, or with the stamp set, and you can order that separately yourself, or from me. Just depends. If you're one of my downline, I prefer you order it from yourself because that way it goes for your sales, not necessarily mine. Or if you're local, you can borrow it from me, but if not, or someone you know. But anyway, trying to get all these little spots out. Oh my. We may have to put some embellishments on that. Yes, yes. Okay, and here is the card base. We're going to fold it in half. And this is that. I don't like that card base. I'm actually going to do some thick white. I like thick white. It's more expensive, but it's thicker. But it's better for as a base. That's just my opinion. So I'm cutting my paper at 5.5. And using this card base. I'll use that other card base for something else. I just like the thicker is a little bit card basey, as I should say, I guess. So there's that, there's this. And if I'm out of the screen, please tell me. Oh, I think I was, so I too. There we go. And then I've got to find the ribbon. And somehow it's like not in here. There's no ribbon in here. Oh, well, that's going to cover up that part. Oh, yeah, here it is. They had it all together. And then they have the little gems. Where'd my gems go? The gems should be right here, too. I've not thrown them away. Ah, here they are. Here's my little gems. And here is my ribbon. And look, I've got to do this too. This is one of my favorite frames, but I hate when it does that. Okay, there we go. And we're going to pop this up. With some dimensionals. There we go. Glue this down. Wish I was alive that I can hear y'all. Anyway, there we go. Oh, and I should have glued this down first. So now I'm doing kind of crooked paper. Crooked paper, crooked paper. Or crooked taping. There's this one with this. And I think we're going to pop. Oh, I think I was supposed to go around the back with my ribbon. And I didn't do it. Actually, I can still go behind here. Let me see if I can get it through. When you mess up, just compromise. Right? There. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. They'll make mine uniquely different, right? I almost like colored the ribbon. I may color the ribbon on a different one. There, like that. Let me get my scissors and cut this off. Again, thank y'all for watching me live or replay. And let me pop this up here. I'm going to pop it right there. Double popping that. Okay, so then I'm going to, I'm going to take your pick tool. And we're going to oh my goodness, I can't hold nothing. We're just going to put that where it's covering it. And then put this yellow one down here. And then one more green one. You want to do about 3. So there we go. That was quick and painless. There we go. Let me come back to this one and we'll do it. And I'm actually going to use the hard, save that one for something else. Again, I like the thick cardstock, only because it makes it a thicker card. And we're going to turn this around. And I'm actually going to use, Stampin' Up! Does not sell this vellum. Ink, but I mean, whatever this is called, tape runner. So I'm going to, hopefully I did that on the right side. Yeah, I did. Okay. So let me glue this down. Do it on this side. I'll do it a little different. And you know what? I'm actually going to take some of this ribbon and I'm going to color it. Take about this much ribbon off of here and show y'all that, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my camera, that we can color this ribbon. Let me do it with the, so mine's going to be a little different. That's kind of cool that you can color this ribbon instead of leaving it white. Hopefully I'll color both sides though. I don't know if I'll have to color the other side or not. Look, when we turn it over. Do you have to color the other side? Nope, see, it looks like it colors both sides when you do that with these blends. Okay, so we're going to try this out. We are going to glue this down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna poke making this card a little different than the others. The other one, where is my take your pick tool? Because I do not have a hole punch, or do I? I think I do. Hold on. That's a stapler. Here's a hole punch. It's not very big, but I'm gonna hole punch. Of course, I didn't measure that. I don't know if it's centered or not. I don't really care at this moment. I need to make it just a tad here so I can get this ribbon through it. See how this works. It's a little bit of a different color, but that's okay. Oh, I should have done the other side. This will work. Is it working? Ugh. I guess I needed it just a tad bit bigger. No, it's working. Right? Okay. And I'll make it go through this hole. This is going to be different, isn't it? Different than the card that we made. I mean, that was put on there. When you want to compromise, you make your own. Yep, that's what I did here. You'd think I would have. There. Does that work? Okay. Let's get me a little glued up. No, I don't know. Okay. Let me see how this will work. We're still going to put this back here. So we're going to have to cut this off just a... Uh-oh, that's sticking. We want that kind of centered like... Oh, I forgot to put the tape on it already. So in order to be like that, we're going to cut a little bit off the top. since I did not measure that beforehand. But that's okay. This is just a trial and error. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that, even though it's not what I wanted, but it'll do for now. I think so. Unless I want to make it go through these holes. Hold on, let's see if I can do that. Let's go on through here. I'm really making this difficult for myself, aren't I? What do you say, Ramona, or who's ever here? Thank y'all for joining me. Oh, yeah. It's working. I think so. Hopefully I'm still on the screen. Sorry if I jump out. Again. Work in progress and a different progress. Let's see if I can help poke this through. Why didn't I think of this a while ago? Poke it through with your take your pick tool. Make it act like what do you call that? That needle thing, the sewing thing. I can't think what it's called. Hopefully I won't need my reverse tweezers, but I guess I can grab them real quick. I'm not very good at bows, but I guess when I have to take your pick, the reverse tweezers, that's a little bit better. There we go. Actually, I want to take a glue dot. I'm going to glue this down right here. And I'm actually thinking about gluing the glue dots. Gluing that down. There. Oh, you can see it, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't even glue this down either. Let me put a little stuff on the bottom here. Okay. There. Got that all tucked down and how I want it. And I'm going to So this card is different, totally different from the card that it was supposed to look like. So there we go. I made something different. So there we go on that. And yeah, we're supposed to pop this up and we'll just cover right there where I messed up. Isn't that perfect? Perfecto! And we'll pop it up with some glue dots here. A lot of these glue dots come in those paper pumpkins. So if you ever order paper pumpkin and you have your own glue dots, use those and then just save these for other projects is what I say. especially if you're traveling. Always travel with your, something, um, smaller. So anyway, all right. So this is going to go about right there. There we go. Card number 2. Yes, I am making it uniquely mine, especially that one. Um, and because it's actually supposed to look like this. So onward ho. This other one I did pretty much do it like that. Okay, so let's do this last one. It's gonna do 3. We'll skip that one. No, we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're doing this one, and we're doing. Whew, whew. Let's see. We're gonna use Highland Heather again, and that was for skip. Oh, Highland Heather. I love Highland. Purple is my favorite color. As you cannot tell, this is what I'm wearing. Purple today. Am I in the camera? Can you see me? I think you can. So we're coloring our little flower. Almost looks like when you color it purple like this, makes it look like a violet. Sometimes violets are a little bit darker than this, though. But I don't think that's what this is. Might be a marigold, but I'm not for sure. I'm not a flower contour, whatever you call it. I know your average rose, but that's about it. Do this little bulb here, and then we'll color in with the green. Let's do the green little stem. Might be a little dark, but now let's do the bee and some dark daffodil. I don't know why I'm having problems. There we are in the middle. There we go. Okay, this card should be fairly easy, but it's going to be cute. I can just tell it's going to be cute. So we're going to take this cardstock and fold it in half, and then we're going to take this and go right there. It looks like this goes all the way to the edge. This is going to go here. Let me take my pickles. Just a couple little holes here that needs to come out. Couple more. Oh, this is such a delicate one. I guess that's why they didn't all pop out. Anywho, let's glue this together. And then I need more ribbon. There we go. Hopefully I'm still in the camera there. Okay. And then we're going to put this here. And I have a hard time lining that up. I think I'm just going to cut this down just a tad. Just a tad. Just because I don't like it going all the way to the end. That's just me, but that's how it's going to go. Yeah, see, I like it a little off, so you can kind of line it up in the top of the bottom. Okay. And then we'll tie another bow. We're going to glue this down. Oops, I'm on the screen. Oh, no. No, no. I just got adhesive on the card base. Okay. So here is the card base on this one. This part. I believe this is up and coming paper that will be in the mini catalog. And then we're going to tape this around. I'm going to put this kind of like right in the middle here, like so. And then we're going to pop this little guy up. We're on different dimensionals. Here they are. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be, but it's how mine's going to be popped up. And I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on it too. Again, thank y'all for watching me live or replay. Hopefully I can get this posted. These pictures posted and everything. And I believe these card, this, I'm going to Wink of Stella this sucker. On the, can y'all see that? I don't know, Wink of the B. Well, oh yeah. Cut it off. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Okay. And then I think it needs a couple of these little things. And then fluorescent one, looking one over here. There we go. And then I need to get a little bit of ribbon. We're not coloring this ribbon. I'm doing it out of camera because it's all on a string. All on a string. It's all on the I guess I can't talk when I do bows because I lose my concentration. I don't know about you. Again, thank you for watching me, especially you, Ramona, as it looks like you're the only one still on. I can't tell if anyone else is on. There, when it's smaller. So let me cut this off. Okay. We're going to get that right down here. And we're going to glue dot it on. Couple glue dots right there. I'm going to flip those over. I'll flip that right there. That's how I kind of like to make those. There we go. Card number 3. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Do I have time to do card number 4? I might can do it. Let's see how easy it is. Oh, is this already embossed? Yes. Okay. So this one is on one of these. Let's see if we can get this one done. I don't know what this. Oh, this goes on the inside. We didn't stamp the inside of that though. So it's gonna. Oh, look at that! Isn't that pretty? I believe that's in the new book. New book. New book. Do this last one real quick. Oh, look. Oh, no, 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 no. Wondered where that went. Okay. And this is with the craft paper, crumb cake cardstock, which does seem a little bigger, a little, what am I trying to say? A little thicker than the basic white. I'm looking to see if it colored this, and it almost looks like they did, kind of yellow. Let's just say I wanted to color it a yellow, even if it's not colored yellow. Kind of gives it a little pizzazz, I think. Anyway, with that, and then I think I might take and run on the lines of the green. Just give this a tad color. When you got a picture of flowers, you want to kind of spruce it up just a little bit, I think. What do you think about that? Yeah, okay. I forgot that one flower though. I don't know if you see that. This one too. Can y'all see that you can give me stars and stuff? I don't know how that works, but we shall see. Okay, we're going to pop this up on here. Get some more dimensionals. I'm going to go ahead and cut these in half. Again, thank you for watching me make my making takes. At least I'm getting them done, huh? Yep. And again, if you order from me any making takes to go or live, everything will be cut but not stamped necessarily. I'm going to leave that off. I'm going to put this on. Oh, I'm probably out of the camera. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to glue this one on. I don't know where my thing is for this one went. I can't find it. We'll glue that one right there. And then we'll pop this up. Oh, and I think this one called for a ribbon too, and I didn't get it on there. So it will go in a different spot at now. So it'll be uniquely mine. I have glue all over my fingers now. Oh, is that crooked? My problem is, where's the... Oh, here it is. Get that on there. Again, I think this one went through. We'll just make it go through again. Oh, I can make it go through the bottom. Novel idea. Thank you for joining me. This is my last card. I will post all these on this page shortly. Oh yeah, let's do a little glue dot here underneath there. Cut this off on both ends. I wish I colored this one yellow, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll do that on the next one I do. There we go. And then we're going to pop some happy thoughts right there. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, thank y'all for watching me turn my camera around forever. Hold on. Uh-oh, now I lost where I was at. I can't get my screen to turn around. Uh-oh. Was that? Oh, there I go. Here I am. Again, thank you for watching me live or replay. Oh, this makeup is hideous. Sure, now you got to go do your making takes, Ramona. Oh, I guess I have all this ribbon that I didn't use. I guess I didn't do it on all the cards. Oh, and this is the center of that one card I've got to do, but undoubtedly I don't have that stamp set yet, so I'll have to find something else to put in the middle of it or do something different. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining me. Bye.